Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
It's chilly.
And about to be rainy.
Yeah, so not very happy about this. We are in a massive time crunch
Massive.
to get everything done. This is probably the craziest time we have right now, and it's wearing on me.
Yeah.
It's getting to me.
Again, not looking for sympathy.
No,
This
it's
is
just the reality of trying to get stuff done and trying to put out YouTube videos and trying to have some type of life outside of this, so we don't go crazy. It's the juggling act, and we're not very good at juggling.
We're not.
Yeah, so
We're either 100% one way or the other
yeah,
because we're not good at juggling.
no,
So we're here, and again, no sympathy.
No.
We have no one to blame but ourselves.
yeah, we're not looking for sympathy.
Yeah.
We're just the reality.
See, he gets through the gate.
Today's one of them days, y'all.
But today, so we're trying to plan everything out.
Yeah,
And today, it wasn't supposed to rain until,
at least that's what we thought.
yeah. And then, so it's raining on our parade
Yeah.
and pushing us way back. Whenever you're on a time crunch and you get delayed,
It's the worst.
yeah. We got a very busy week.
Yeah,
And yeah, again, we have a week
Yeah.
basically for the delivery of the silo.
roughly. We have till December 10th, and we have to knock all this stuff out, and still need the concrete to cure long enough that we can start building the deck up, because it's got to hold the weight of the deck, and then right after that, hold the weight of the silo itself. So it is a little scary for us because this is something brand new to us, and we don't know exactly what we're doing, and so we're learning as we go and trying to figure it out, and then dealing with everything else in the meantime.
It's whenever you have so much to do, your plate is the fullest plate ever. It's a Thanksgiving Day plate.
Yeah,
It is full. And when you have a day where you're not going to be able to do anything,
yeah.
you start feeling it a little bit.
Yeah, you can't really do concrete work when it's raining.
Yeah.
It's just not how it works, unfortunately.
And then we ran through all the other things we needed to do, but it's like, well, again, can't do that because it's going to...
Yeah, we need to get a trailer and haul stuff. We can't because it'll be rainy. Yes, Danielle was like, well, what about tarps? You can to an extent, but not for what we need. We can't risk it getting wet. And then also on top of that, we need to get all the lumber and stuff. But if we go get the lumber today and it gets rained on, then the lumber itself is twice as heavy because it gets soaked with water. So this is just the reality of truly what happens behind the scenes a lot of people don't know about.
Yeah.
So if you are watching people building or living this lifestyle and you see it's taking them longer than normal or it's raining, just know that rain is putting them way behind. No matter what they're doing, there's certain types of work you can do in the rain. Concrete is not one of them. You really don't want to go get your lumber in the rain because then they get soaked, especially if you're getting untreated lumber, which we're not. But if you're getting treated lumber, it's going to soak it up. Untreated lumber, you don't want to get wet. People that are building houses getting sheetrock or anything like that, like it just becomes a hassle. Nothing new to us.
Yeah.
We've been there, done that, but we've also learned our lesson of don't go get the lumber while it's raining because it's gonna mess you up in the long run, because at that point we're getting big old 6x6 beams, big old 2x6s, and then you get those soaked full of water. It's a nightmare. Then when they're soaked full of water and they start to dry a lot, then they shrink and you got gaps, you got all sorts of issues. At least that's from our experience, and we don't want to go through that again. So it's one of them days where it's just like, how do you utilize a rainy day to the best extent you can?
Like, what is time? So yeah, time management.
Yeah.
What do we do?
Yeah.
What do we do today?
If we had a shop and we can go buy the stuff and bring it in the shop, great. We don't have a shop.
Yeah.
So there are workarounds. We just don't have that here. We could buy the stuff, again, tarp it down and all that, but you have the risk of when you're driving down the highway 70 miles an hour and a tarp is flapping, you got to have a bunch of straps on there to hold it on good. And then by the time we went and got the lumber, it would probably be raining as we're loading it. So we're just like, all right, it's going to put us back. We'll try to figure out the best thing we could do. And it's either be in the camper or be in the studio is our dry spot. So how do we utilize that? Luckily, we do have some editing to do, so we're going to be doing that. But the main things we really need is build, work on the fence, do concrete work, do all that.
Again, it wouldn't be like, I don't think we would be feeling this stress as much as if we didn't have a delivery date. So it's like so exciting to have the delivery date,
It is,
but then it's like
nerve-wracking at the same time. And then we have a million other things on our plate that we have to do. So, I don't know. I'm definitely feeling it. And I told Danielle for this one, I said, we're going to lock the dogs up for this Coffee Crockers because I don't have the patience today to have dogs running around jumping on us. It's just the reality of it. And again, not looking for sympathy at all.
Yeah,
we just want to
not
show
complaining. This is just
the reality.
This is our life.
And
this show is our life.
Yeah,
so.
And we want to show you guys the reality of it. So if you guys are trying to do it on your own, you kind of know what to expect. And also, days like this that are bad, you try to look for the silver lining. Sometimes whenever it's like that, I just tell myself, well, I guess the man above was just trying to give us a day off from labor because we're about to just get hit with labor. I don't know. You try to figure out something to make it not beat you up, because I don't know how everyone else is, but once my mind starts moving, it don't stop. And if I start going down, we got this to do, this to do, this to do, how do we do this, how do we do this, it'll go down a rabbit hole that'll
of just stress.
It'll mess me up, and then I'll get in a not great mood, and then no one can talk to me for a while.
Yeah.
It's one of those to where it won't take much to annoy me, and I'm not proud of that. I don't like that.
The annoyance right here.
I don't like that, and I'm not happy that I'm like that. It's just who I am. So I learned to deal with how I am. I can't change that.
Well, you can, and you have gotten a lot better.
I'm just saying, you can help it. You can do stuff, but I can't not try to make myself... I could try to make myself not be annoyed, but I can't stop being annoyed if I get annoyed. So it's just certain things like, okay, let's take a break. We don't need it, but let's get some ice cream, something, or let's watch a movie that's funny, or you do what you can to try to like not be in a certain mindset, but sometimes it's hard.
What I do is like I try and recognize my stress. Like I feel this way because yes, we have a deadline, we can't do anything, so I have this ball of thing.
Yeah.
So if I feel annoyance from the outside, it's like, okay, it's not this. What really is a problem is me internally.
No, everyone else is a problem, not me.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's what I try and work on, and I know too. My big thing is like I just don't tell you my like constant.
Your stress?
Yeah, my constant like we have this to do, this to do. I just can't. That doesn't help.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. It's just one of those days, and we're gonna make the best of it. We're just here to be honest with you guys and try to fill y'all guys in on just literally the reality of everything. Again, just because I don't even care if we get beat up in the comments and people are like, "You did a video on sympathy, then all you're doing is trying to get sympathy."
We're not trying to get sympathy.
Well, you can say it a million times; those people don't listen. But I don't care if we get beat up for that, and I don't care if we get beat up being like, y'all guys are wusses, or y'all guys have it better than so-and-so, or whatever it may be. If it helps one person realize in the day that they're living and they're struggling through something of like, I have so much to do and I don't know how I'm going to pull this off. I'm trying to live that lifestyle. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to whatever. Not every day is going to be good. And there's going to be days that test you, and it's the only way to describe it, like on our end, is we do YouTube videos. You get that video that's 10 of 10, the worst of the last 10 videos. And it's like, what did I do wrong? What can I have done? What can I, whatever. Not every day will be a banger. Not every day will be the top. Not every day. It's how you learn to deal with the days that you're on the bottom.
Exactly.
And sometimes you do have to, at least in my way I handle it, freaking just go through the motions of this sucks. I'm going to freak out for a minute. I'm going to have some issues, give me a little bit. I'm gonna jump in the shower. I'm gonna drink some coffee, and then try to get my mind off it and come back with a game plan. And most of the time, if you could just dial that in, it will get better and you will figure it out. But in that meantime, it sucks. At least for people like us, it absolutely sucks. And then I start thinking like, oh, why does it have to be in this 10 days that everything has to happen?
Because that's the way it works.
I know.
That's the way it works.
And I'll beat myself up over it. Like, why? I don't want anything else added to my plate, and then 10 things will be added to your plate. Oh, I don't want this. Well, then something else will mess up, or something else will need to get fixed, or you need to go do this. And the best medicine is try to laugh it off.
Yeah.
It's very hard to do, but...
Day by day.
Yeah. So... They're just ripping the chairs up now. We're going to buy new chairs.
It's the tag on it. Hey, what are you doing? Good boy.
I don't know. Again, this is just a reality check for us, and hopefully a reality check for some of you guys that are wanting to do this or thinking, you guys...
Lowrider.
Does anyone want puppies?
No. Hey, come here.
It's just a reality check for anyone out there that's wanting to live this lifestyle that doesn't know the hard times of it. You watch these videos of people on YouTube doing it, and it's always sunshine and rainbows, and you don't see a lot of the struggle. A lot of people don't like to show that, and hopefully this is just at least a glimpse of it and the reality of it that'll show you guys, hey, sometimes it is sunshine and rainbows, and sometimes it just sucks.
Yeah.
But it's all how you try to handle it.
Exactly. It's back to you got a problem. Good. This is going to make us.
That dog's got a problem.
Yeah, the chair fell on him.
He was.
Not in the bad way.
Yeah, he was chewing on the cup holder, and it just slowly. He would have screamed his head off if it's Lowrider.
Yeah, he screams about everything.
Yeah. But I think at this point, I just need another cup of coffee, need some breakfast. We are actually filming this early in the morning, and I think a good meal and some coffee, jump in the shower, kind of reset is the way to go. Come up with the game plan. I have it on my phone, notes, and I just have pages of notes. But I think today is one of those, okay, grab all your notes, put it on a piece of paper, prioritize what is important the most, and the things on the bottom, well, guess what? I don't care about them right now.
Yeah, exactly.
No matter how that affects the rest of the day or whatever it is the rest of the week or what's going to happen, if it's not top priority, I'm not worrying about it, and that's just the way it is. They are just trying to just tear up that chair. Anybody want puppies? I don't know. So, that's pretty much where we're at today. I know it does sound like a video of complaining and trying to get sympathy or whatever, but it's all how you see it. And
it adds to the, you guys are just going to have to watch along if we're going to be able to get this done or not.
Yeah. So we're hoping. Fingers are crossed that we'll get it done. And sometimes it takes us getting in this situation, in this mindset to get things done, have a hard deadline, have to prioritize, have to, trim the fat is what you'd call in videos. You got all this video and you need to trim the fat to make it a good video. We got all this stuff on our plate. Let's trim the fat and get it down to what we need. Let's knock out what we need to do in order. It'll all work out. It just sometimes it takes stress to get there. Yeah. And that's where we're at today. So don't be causing any more stress on my plate, okay?
All right.
All right. All right.
Just look at that face, though.
All right.
Oh, he's a good boy.
Yeah.
See, he needs loving. Give your dad some love.
Well, he's the good boy.
What?
Lowrider's the one that
what
causes trouble.
What?
Who was the one chewing on the chair?
Both of them.
Who was the first one that got out?
Lowrider.
Yeah, who was the first one chewing on the chair?
Both of them.
No, it was Lowrider. So, anyways, guys, we're going to call it for this video. And we'll see how the week goes, how till the 10th goes.
Will we be able to do this?
Comment down below if you think we can get our together. Probably not.
Yeah.
But it'll be all right because we got puppies.
That's right. Huh. She's a good boys.
Okay, guys. All right. We'll catch you on the next one.